Hey everybody, it's 1:33 in the morning. Just coming before you live to talk to you for a minute. Um, Saw something two things actually. First off, I want to shout out Miss Gabriella Douglas, even though I know it's happened already, but just watching the final of the all around, even though it's already been happening, I love to watch it. I don't like to hear about the spoilers, but overall performance, she did great. But I wasn't. I, I basically, I was happy for her. But what warmed my heart, she didn't just, there was a many things she did, but what warmed my heart, she humbled herself and she said, she gave reverence to God. She said she gave honor to God if it would. And I can tell that she meant it because I remember in the interview, she actually did, she took her Bible and she read scriptures, meditated. That's how you know. And I was extremely happy for this young lady. Because she could have just said, I thank my coaches and, I thank my sister for all that they do. I thank my mom for just letting me go out for this opportunity. But before she got into that, and she could have, and and I said, and she could have done all that first, but she gave reverence to God, and she was humble in that whole experience. She was humble, and that's something that we got to do every day. Be humble. Want to read the scripture right quick? James 4. I actually want to read, two scriptures. First scripture is James 4:6. He says, but he gives us more grace. That is why scripture says, God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. That's exactly why she won for her final. Because she was humble throughout the whole experience. She was confident, but she was humble. She won that event because she gave reverence to God. And she humbled God. And that was just God, and that was God at the Olympics, y'all. God at the Olympics. There was a time where she was, one of many athletes to represent this country. But she got on the world stage and she said, I give honor to God. It does not get better than that. When you're a young athlete and you do that, that warms my heart. Sacred scripture. James 4:10. Humble yourselves before the Lord and he will lift you up. Y'all, it's done simple. Some of us, y'all, she could have said, you know what, this is all me. I did this. I did the vault. I did the uneven bars. I did the balance beam and I did the floor exercise. That was all me. She could have just got a big old head and forgot about her coaches, forgot about her, about the sacrifice that her mother made letting her go to Iowa. She came back and she said, I honor God. I give honor to God. She humbled herself. Y'all, just imagine if we humble, and I know that's the one thing that we all have to do as people of God, is humble ourselves. But sometimes we get that big old head, and you already know God got a way of breaking that pride streak. Got a real good way of breaking that pride streak. And he breaks it, and he breaks you, and he breaks you down until you're humble again. We gotta stay humble, because if you don't, then you're gonna lose your head, and you can get all caught up in the gold medals and being this decorated Olympian, and forget about who got you there in the first place. Thanking God for the people that got you there. If this young lady can come on an international level at the highest stage ever and say that, not only just as an Olympian, but as a young lady, if she can do that, why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't we just take that time out and, you know what? Just thank God. And she ain't the only one, because you know Jeremy Lin, he's done it too. Tim Tebow. They are sitting, they are putting God in the sport. And if you care about God and your faith is in God, and He cares about you. One more thing before I leave, because it just hit me. If you have not seen this movie, please go watch this movie. Same thing. Not talking about humble, but putting belief in God, and it's showing up in the sports arena. Facing the Giants. It's a very great movie. If you have not watched that movie, please go and watch that movie. Once again, those two scriptures I pointed out, if you want to read them for yourself, it's James 4:6 and James 4:10. Please. Because being humble is going to be the difference. If you're humble to God and humble to everything He's done, He's going to bless you. Because you know what? Because it's easy to get a big head when you're racking up success. But if you remember where you came from and who got you there, and especially it was God and whoever brought you here, if you stay humble, you're going to make it far in God. You're going to make it far in the world because you had that humble spirit. But if you don't, it's gonna mess you up bad. That's all I got to say, guys. Be humble, because it can be taken away in a matter of moments if you do not watch out. That's it. That's all I got to say for the night. I hope y'all have a blessed night. And well, it might be night, it might be morning, it might be day, it might be afternoon. Whenever you watch this video. Alright, I love y'all. God bless. And once again, congratulations to Miss Gabriella Douglas. She is the first African American to win gold. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. This is just a young man from Camden, South Carolina, sorry. You did my it did my heart really good to see you say that, because that's what it's all about being humble every day. So God bless you. I hope you have many, many more success in gymnastics. Can't wait to see you again. Can't wait to see you again. Hopefully this isn't. Hopefully this wasn't. Hopefully we'll see you real soon, winning more gold medals and still being humble. So once again, Miss Gabrielle Douglas, congratulations, and keep on representing young African American women well. You are a role model for young African American ladies everywhere. Keep up the good work.